How big a game is this for you, coming back here to the stadium and also in the context of the season at the moment?
Yeah, no, it's obviously significant for a couple of reasons. Obviously, when the draw came out, it was the one that was most of interest to me because of, I guess, my history up here. And yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a good game, and also, like I said, in the context of sort of where we are in Europe, important game. I think important game for both clubs. A positive result gets you a good way to getting through the knockout stages. So looking forward to it.
What kind of game are you expecting tomorrow night? How highly do you rate this current Rangers team? And you know all about the stadium and the atmosphere here. European nights, it arguably goes up even a notch.
Yeah, absolutely, and you've seen that this year as well. But yeah, obviously when I was up here, particularly in my first year, I mean, they made the Europa League final, so I got a pretty clear idea of how challenging it is to play them here in front of that crowd and the atmosphere. But at the same time, exciting. You're looking forward to big games, and I'm sure the players are as well.
And Rangers have had a good couple of domestic results recently, but they've tended to be better in European competition than domestic football this season. What have you made of that difference and as you say, the results in European competition this season?
Yeah, I guess, obviously probably the domestic season hasn't gone as, in the league anyway, has gone as well as they would have liked. But, you can tell there's still the elements there of quality. They're in the cup final on the weekend and they've done really well in Europe. So I guess for us it's a one-off game, and in one-off games you're always looking at how teams perform when they're at their best, and at their best they've shown they're still a good outfit, and like I said, a good challenge for us.
Hi Ange, the atmosphere was referenced there. Is that something you have to warn the players about? You have to fill them in and tell them what to expect, or is it you just expect them, they've handled these kind of occasions before?
Yeah, it's part of the experience. I mean, we were at we played Galatasaray last home game, and that was pretty decent atmosphere as well. But again, you want to experience that, and we've got a young team at the moment, and I think the more we can expose them to games like this, I think the better it'll serve us. Moving forward. I mean, if we get through to the knockout rounds, they're the kind of games where there's going to be a pretty hot atmosphere, and you've got to be able to handle all that, and also I think look forward to it, because you want to play in big games like that.
And you've not had your problems to seek when it comes to injuries these last few weeks, right through the spine of your team. How are you looking ahead of this one tomorrow?
Yeah, not much better, to be fair. We obviously with the weekend's fallout, Romero and Van der Ven, we're still sort of getting some clarity around their, the prognosis, but both have sort of picked up injuries that'll keep them out again. So that's disappointing for us, because obviously we're pretty thin on numbers. But we've had to deal with that for quite a while now, and everyone else from the weekend got through okay, and Bentoncourt's obviously available, who's been suspended, so at least we get him back.
So what were your memories here managing when you were the Celtic boss, and what kind of reception are you expecting tomorrow?
I think you know what kind of reception I'll get. I loved it. It was different experiences, mixed. I think the first one we were here, we lost, and then next one when we only had sort of 500 or 600 in the building, we won, and that was pretty special. But it's I've enjoyed all the games against Rangers, all the derbies. They're big games here in Scotland, obviously, and usually very significant games. So they're either title deciders or cup knockouts, so they're always big games, and I enjoyed them all. I enjoy the atmosphere, and like I said, European nights here. It's going to be something that you want to be a part of, and hopefully overcome.
And on the game and the atmosphere, do you relish walking into the Bear Pit? Do you like it? In a way, does it bring out more of you? Does it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it brings out more of me. I mean, I'm like anyone else. I like a bit of love every now and then, mate. So, but I do enjoy that. I always kind of reflect, and it's we've all lived it. Is that once you experience football in empty stadiums, you realise how meaningless it is. You know, it is. I felt through that whole period, you know, COVID period, it was meaningless. I would win games or it just so, you know, as much as you go, you know, it could be hostile tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, but that's what we love about the game, you know, that's what brings it to life. Ultimately, it is a game that evokes passions and emotions, and, you know, sometimes that's not always positive, and, you know, like I said, like every human being, you'd love it to be positive, but it's not going to happen. But you definitely want that as if, you know, as opposed to sort of just playing the game in somewhere sterile where you don't have that.